Hey everybody, good morning. It's about 5:30 in the morning and it's actually election day, which is not why we're up. We're up a little bit earlier than normal. The dogs were kind of antsy, so I thought I'd get them fed, but something was bothering most of the night. When the guardian dogs bark, they tend to be chasing a car up and down the street or a biker. So I'll hear their voices or their barks as they're barking go up and then down. Last night they were barking and it was for like a shorter period of time and it was stationary, kind of like they were mad at something. So there's something different going on down there. I don't know if they were fighting, uh, but I'm gonna get the house pet dogs fed and then we're gonna go down and take a look. No pig. Pigs on the wrong side of the fence. That's that is why everybody's upset. The pig is in with the goats and the dogs. You guys are knuckleheads. How'd you get over there? Ah, okay. Goat doesn't like him there. Pigs, okay. I think we know why everybody was barking. You guys were having a party last night. No pigs in your room overnight. All right, let's see if I can set this down and get a picture of me unsorting this mess. Gee, there you go. You tell him, Louise. Come on, Mama. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mama. Come on. All right, so the pig's back in. I'm just gonna leave the goats out with the dogs, and hopefully the pig learned a lesson. Stand by. It's early. It's already been fun. Sun is pretty much up. It's peeking over the mountains in the east, but I really think that fog formation is really cool hitting the mountains there. Of course, there's just a few hundred birds out here chirping, which is pretty cool too. We heard a lot of owls last night, so time to reactivate our camera subscription, ring subscription inside the owl boxes and see what we find. This is a great example of plans gone awry. This is behind the ADU. It's relatively level, and we planned this to be one of our two orchards. We're going to have apples elsewhere, but this was going to be all our non-apple trees. And what I'm doing here is laying out the trees in a basically a grid pattern that gave us about 5 rows, and down at the bottom we only had 3 deep, 3 across, and up at the top we could get 5 where it widened up a little bit. The idea here was we would group similar trees in the same row, and that way we could adjust the amount of water down that row. We could also inject fertilizer specific for that tree. So we spent about a day doing this in between our other chores. And then Thomas got out there with the tractor and started to dig, and every place except where the septic lines were, we had granted about 6 inches. So that is not conducive to growing anything. So after all this work, we had to scrap it, and we actually are turning this into a pasture. It'll actually work out well because as we get the animals situated over here, we'll be able to see them from the back, and as they get acclimated to us and we to them, we'll be able to keep an eye on it. But this was a couple days of work that went for nothing. All right, after a couple of days of putting a pig back in a pen and laying out an orchard that we had to scrap, it's time to check some sprinklers, and who doesn't like dogs playing in sprinklers?
At least they're having fun. Oh, mom's gonna be a little pissed when they try and go back inside. Yeah, I don't need you all over me, Carl. Dude, you're a mess. Dutch, you're a mess. For a dog who doesn't like water, you're sure awfully wet.